There were artists before. When you are starting an argument,
or talent if clout isn't attached to it. Of love stories.
Oh, yeah, man.
Good having you on the show.
Ah, thanks, man. It's been a minute since you and me sat down.
Had a conversation. How have you been?
I've been alright, man. How have you been?
We are pushing.
I know.
2022 has been a rough year for some of us, but we are still surviving.
Well, it's all about surviving.
On your side, how has it been? Like a highlight from Neo.
Well, it's been amazing. I think I've had a more connection with God than all these years. 2022, I've discovered myself, being close to God and to my family and just to my music, to my craft. Yeah. I
did an introduction talking about you make sure that you do your research in regards with love.
Oh yes.
Is whatever that you put out there based on you?
Well, I would say 75% is based on me, and the rest of the percentage is based on what I see, what I hear, and what I see people go through. Because if you're doing a research, sometimes it's not you that's going through it. So if you're doing a research, like for example, I'll give you an example when I was coming up with my new song, Boto Party Love. What people didn't know is that I was popping up random questions on my Facebook page, and their answers are the words that were put in Boto Party Love. I remember I asked the question to say, what advice would you give to a broken person out there, like someone who has just been broken? You get the sense. And the comments from that post are what created Boto Party Love.
I've seen you doing that. That's the first time you're doing that.
Yeah.
Your people, your team.
That's how I do it. You get to research, you get to know, because for me, my music is all about impacting you in a certain way. Rather changing your perception over love, to be precise, you get. So I have to research to say, okay, what's really happening in people's lives right now? How is love? Which side is love at? You get. So Boto Party Love is the flip side of love. It's like the other side of love. You get that I rarely talk about.
It's something that I also want to talk about. Since you said most of the songs that you do, 75% is based on you. Now, Boto Party Love. And I saw some reactions on TikTok, social media. But let's talk about the song, since you brought it in, because I was waiting to be the last conversation. Let's talk about it, man. The inspiration and when you were writing the song.
Okay. Like I mentioned, the inspiration came from people. Like from the post that I posted some time back on my page. I saw how broken people are, and how desperate people need love to work, and at the end of the day it doesn't work. And I saw how, how just people are desperate, to belong to somebody else. And, and that really touched me to say, okay, what am I supposed to do with this all information that I'm getting on my page? And I just decided to say, okay, let me speak from a broken heart's point of view. That's what Boto Party Love is all about.
How do you put yourself in a situation where you're not going through?
Well, I've been there.
So you start thinking about the past?
Yes, I've been there. You connect. You get the sense. You're like, okay, this is how I felt. Now imagine somebody out there is feeling worse than me, lesser than me, but it's still pain. You get the sense. So, okay, what should I do? Because people deal with pain differently. You get the sense. Some is to stay indoors and cry their heart out. And some is drinking.
You're misleading the nation.
No, I'm not. How am I misleading?
Okay, let's do this. Can we get a junta for him? So that we confirm.
No.
If you drink. The reason why I brought out the issue to say you're misleading the nation is because you don't drink.
No, it's not about misleading.
Can you confirm that you don't drink?
No, I don't drink, yes. But it's not misleading anybody. It's not misleading anybody. Beer has existed before me. You get the sense. And people drink with or without my song. You get. Some people in clubs, these clubs that you see, people dance to remember. Some people dance to remember and some people dance to forget. We're there for different reasons. You get. What you call the best day of your life, PMC, somebody out there says it's the worst day of their lives. You get the sense. So I'm not misleading anybody. That's why I said I'm singing that song from a broken heart point of view.
Let me try to get the actual meaning of Boto Party Love. The first thing that comes in someone's mind when you just mention Boto Party Love, drink or Coca-Cola or any other
beer.
drink.
Automatically
everybody will think about alcohol. This is why when you are making a video, you had to act like you're drunk.
I had to.
That's why I had to comment, like, no, what's going on? Maybe make me understand.
No,
make the nation understand.
Listen, Boto Party Love. PMC, I've heard people use this phrase way back, even when I was young. What's the word I'm looking? There's a word I said in Boto Party Love. Momo Mulibe heartbreak. I've heard, even when I was young, I've heard that saying a million times from people. So it's something that has been there before, you get. I just decided to take it and be creative about it and put it in a song, you get. That's why most people can relate, because a million people have said those words before. Like I said, those are not my words. They are words that I picked from people who were commenting and just put them in a song. From
your personal analysis, according to how you wrote the song, and according to how people are relating, would you make a confirmation saying a lot of people are in heartbrokens?
Too much.
So if you were to give it a percent out of 100,
I would say 85%.
People are not happy.
People are not happy. 85%. Even those people that pretend to be happy, they are not happy.
You call yourself King of Hearts.
Oh yeah.
What could be the reason why?
I don't call myself King of Hearts.
Okay.
I adopted that name. People gave it to me. I remember I used to see just my fans commenting, no, you sing a lot of love songs, King of Hearts, and I just decided to adopt it and say, okay, I've been given this name. It's a big responsibility, but I've been given the name, so let me make it grow. Let me, So it's not me. I don't call myself King of Hearts. People call me King of Hearts. Yeah. So yeah.
So from my question now, I'm trying to find out what could be the reason why
they call me King of Hearts.
No, not really as why they call you King of Hearts.
Oh, yeah.
Why are people finding themselves heartbroken?
Well, like I said, people want love to last, but it never does. I don't know what's wrong with our generation. I don't know what's wrong with us, but we fail to keep promises we make. We're having a conversation before you came through. Oh, yeah. I know I'm catching you when you're trying to explain, but we're having a conversation about it, and someone gave an example saying, could it be the reason why our parents used to make decisions for our parents, saying, and their marriages used to last? It could be the reason why they used to see a certain family, okay, suitable for you, yeah. Compared to us saying, we are youngsters and we know better, but it seems like we're going backwards. Well, I think for them it worked. You get the sense. I wouldn't know the reason why they were doing that, but at the end of the day, it's all about you. Even if I were to bring you a well-mannered, cultured woman and say, okay, PMC, whoever, they were men. But because love is about waking up every day and still choose the same person that you chose yesterday, that's where the trick is. So when today you wake up and say, I'm not feeling it. Because there are times, believe me, whether you love your partner too much, there are times you wake up to say, okay, chamenage. you get it. It's normal.
Yeah.
But what separates you is to say, in that moment you say chamenage, but you still say, she or is the love of my life. That's what separates you. Because every day, PMC, you have to choose. Imagine, back then, our parents never had phones. So, it will take time. But now, women are just at the palm of our hands. You scroll through TikTok. You decide to do it. Temptations are all over. You get the sense. But we need to be a people that keep our promises and take care of each other's hearts. When I trust you with my heart, PMC, no matter what, yes, you may mess up, but remember that you promised me that you take care of me. You get?
Before we go straight to your video, before we get to premiere the video, have you ever found yourself in a relationship where you apologize for something that you didn't do and you know that you are right, but because you want to keep peace?
Well, yeah. In marriage, that's number one. You know, you look at things, you avoid, and sometimes you see my friend is being proud, you lower your pride, you move on. You get so.
And the society will say, "Madam, yes."
You know, in today's society, drama is everything.
Yeah.
And I wonder why we are becoming like that. We're becoming hypocrites.
Yeah.
You get. Reason why I'm saying that, the mixed feelings that I've had, not too many mixed feelings that I've had over Boto Party Love. People saying it's a hit song, but it has an aggressive message. So I'm wondering to say, we had the Nigerian hit song. That's why I see people were pouring alcohol on themselves, TikTok challenges and whatnot. Not even one Zambian said this song is promoting. But why are we being hypocrites of your own product?
Let's do this. Let's go straight to a brand new song. Rather, the song is a bit. Let's do this. Let's go straight to brand new by Neo Slayer, Pamene by Prime TV Pan. We want also to get your thoughts, what you think about the conversation that we're having right here. But for now, brand new video showing for the first time FIRED AT VINCHEZO Prime TV.
Nexus Music. Manaban High. Situation. Busy on
Making sure that he does his homework in as far as the quality of videos is concerned right there. There's a storyline behind that song.
Oh yeah.
That's something that we're talking about right there. But maybe you can just explain a bit about everything. Once again, the video shoot and maybe some of the challenges that you had.
Oh yeah. Okay, so the concept behind the video is that we wanted to balance, you know, the equation. So if you look at the first couple, the guy gets disappointed. Then the second couple, the girl gets disappointed, and at the end of the day, they find themselves just seated at the bar counter, you know, just, you know, he's having a drink and lost in his thoughts, and she's having a drink lost in her thoughts. So we just wanted to, just like the song balance. It doesn't talk about the girl, or it doesn't talk about woman only. It's balanced, you know. So that's what we were trying to do, to put across. And
yeah, so a quick one. So we're checking out the same song, 1 million+ views. There's also another video we've been seeing to my challenge. So yeah, 1 million streams. Is it something that you were expecting to happen? Like, this is Boomplay, is it?
Oh yeah, that's Boomplay. Yeah. Well, to be honest, I remember when we were recording this song with Big Busy. I remember Busy saying, "Okay, this one definitely will be an anthem," you get. And I remember recording it from my phone and going home, you know. Once I got into the yard, I parked the car, you know, and I was playing the recording, and I hooted like a lot of times, calling my wife to come on, you get. And I was like, we have another one. So it's like, for this one, definitely I would say I knew that this song would definitely make waves.
How does your wife take it? I saw her doing a challenge of the song and you look so upset.
Because she forced me.
You know, you can't hide how someone looks when they are feeling something.
Oh yeah.
Like, you can tell by the emotions.
Yeah, she forced me. And she was like,
it's like, where, maybe.
No. She forced me. She was like, let me use your words and see how you react. And I was like, no, I'm not in the mood of a video. And she was like, no, we are doing it. So I was like, okay, keep doing it. So I was like, why are you saying Boto Party Love when I'm here? That's why you saw me doing that. Yeah. Get, but we were having fun.
Yeah.
You know,
one thing I've noticed about you also, before we go on, that's something that I also felt like we needed to talk about. Something that Kukeyan the Jedi posted, saying most people can't see quality or talent if clout isn't attached to it. And this is something that before, prior to this interview, we're talking about it, saying now it has become a norm, okay? Saying, yo, for you to get the attention, you need to create something.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, you as Neo, you know, where you need to make sure that the surface is a bit dirty, a bit...
Well, for me, here's how I see our business. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. It works in your favor and sometimes it doesn't work in your favor. It's been there. It's been there. We call it, I'm sure you're aware of what we call it publicity stunt, just to draw attention to you, because you want to draw attention, you want to give attention to what you're working on, you get. So it's normal for our business, but for me, I don't really do it. I believe it has to be, it has to be real, it has to be authentic. If I'm in a scandal, then it's a real scandal. You know, I don't want my brand to be known for that.
When you got arrested,
oh yeah,
so many thoughts were running in my mind saying maybe it's also
no. Like what I meant.
Yeah.
It has to be genuine. That was real. Nothing like us, me and my team sitting down to say, okay, just talk a bunch. But you get, but that was real. You know, I was arrested by the C5, you know, and well, sad experience, but it turned out to be a good experience, because when I was arrested in the cells that they had put me in, all the inmates were fans. So I spent, you know, I was arrested around 17, went into the cells around 19. From 19, can you believe, from 19 to 04, I was just being interviewed by the mates. So how do you make it? Wakamba your song, my songs yano wakamba yama tikambisa. But how do you come up with it? You get, the captain made me sing at my waist like 5 times. You get the sense. So,
Yeah.
so for me, you see why I'm saying I research. For me, that's an experience I can put in a song. You get the sense. For me, that was an experience I learned from, because there's always, nothing happens for no reason.
Yeah.
That's one thing you have to believe. Nothing happens for no reason. So for me, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the other thing, let's go straight to some Vincenzo song.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But before we get to play the song, how does it make you feel as an artist, having the same type of songs, talking about the same things? I know, I don't know if you've come across a comment.
Oh yeah, I have.
Horizon.
I have. Equally from him as well.
Okay.
I saw it. I just decided to avoid it because I'm not a dramatic person. So the thing is, when you are starting an argument, you have to research. You get, if they did their research, or if he did their research, or if he knows what type of artist I am, he will know that I started promoting my song way before his. I started promoting Boto Pai Love as far as September, and his song came out in October. You get the sense? Simple mathematics. I don't hang around the circus to say maybe nine verako. You get the sense? We are friends in a sense that when we meet we can talk about you know, things. You get the sense? But we're not that close. You get? So for him to say, I saw a post, he said, vamos at sea then. You get? But for me, I couldn't go there and say anything because I feel it's not directed to me. But definitely, you know that the 2 hit songs that are trending right now is his and mine. And the only thing they have in common is beer, but they talk about different things. His is broad, it's wide, it talks about a lot of things. Mine is just one subject, and the subject that I'm known for. You get.
Let's check out a snippet of Vincenzo's song, More My Reasons, rather. Then we still go
Blackout.
with you. People do observe, and people do listen to different songs.
Oh yeah.
But at the end of the day, we were talking about the 2 songs. The reason why we had to show that song right there as well. So as Neo, when you listen to that song, listen to your song. I know you said you started promoting the song way before his came out.
Way before
but
his
yours came out after his song.
Well, there was no way I was going to change my plan because of his song. I mean, 2 different songs at the end of the day. 2 different songs. His is wide, talks about a lot of things. Mine is just one particular subject.
If we could talk about such songs now, okay, competing 2 songs, then it brings out issues. Is there anywhere that you feel like if we are competing with one another, and if the country is just about maybe 18, 19 million people,
yeah.
And in the background we're talking about Fali's show.
Well, yeah, because I think it's a small industry that's struggling to grow.
Yeah.
But there's so much hate inside it, and I feel bad energy doesn't produce anything good. You get the sense? In a sense that, yes, they might have one particular common thing in it, which is beer. If honestly we really loved each other, Vincenzo would just come to my inbox. He has my number, I have his number. Say, Wakamba, how can we promote the two? Because they somehow they sync. You get the sense? How can we do it? Progressing together. But it's all about me, 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 me. Talking about Fali's show, you saw how sold out it was. How that's a sold out show. He did it in one town, but people moved. For example, I would say if I'm having a show in Woodland Stadium, the growth of the Zambian industry is not about who is taking it out there, you know, who is playing it out there. It's what the country, or rather it's what the support that we show the outside world that convinces the outside world that things are happening in what? In Zambia. You get the sense? I would have a show in, I would make a show in Woodland Stadium. This kind of support we are looking for is where even someone from Chilawombwe who says they are my fans travel from Chilawombwe to come. You get the sense? That's the support that will make the industry grow. Not where you make a show in Woodland Stadium only Vamulusaka and now on a lower number. I mean, if you can say Wakamba, you can call me at 02 and say Wakamba nyimbo yanu ni kali. Support me. You get the sense? Support me. It's all about the people. The people are our real bosses. That's one thing you have to understand. No matter how much money somebody pumps into you, the fans are the real bosses. Because without the fans, there's no stage. You can't go and perform for yourself. Even if it's a hit song, can you perform for yourself? You sing, you go down the stage, then you do your thing. It doesn't work like that. The fans are our real bosses, and it's only the fans that will lift us up. I mean, you can't tell me Zambian artists don't have good songs. We have good songs. We have good vocalists. We have good lyricists. But what do you think is missing? You get. It has to be genuine, passionate support. Where Mukakamba maps and a show, you fill up the stadium. Akakutumira yo maps boy bontendies. When? Willingly. Because I feel I'm one of the artists when you call me to say, boy, come you back me up. I can never say no to you. So long as I'm around and I'm free, I can never say no to you.
2022 is almost coming to an end. Is there anything else that we should be on the lookout? Maybe 2023.
2022 is here and you see that it's black chest.
Now my drink.
But 2023 is you've been bugging me about an album. Finally it's here.
Okay.
We are planning to drop it.
No more my EPs.
No more EP, no more single. Probably maybe a single leading to the album, which won't even take time for the album to drop. But maybe we're still fighting with my team. They're saying no, December from now to February. But we need something else. You get? I'm saying Boto Party Love will drive you there.
quick one, Neo. There was one that was trending on social media. Boto Party Love.
Oh yeah.
Is it under Nexus?
I saw that question coming. And I actually thought you forgot. You forgot. I was happy that, okay, I said full second.
No, because I want to get it all. Because there was this thing where, you know how social media reports are done? Bloggers will write something saying, Niyo Maps Fest. You know, his song is delayed.
Oh, yeah.
Shan. There's all these things, all these talks that are all going right there. This is why I'm trying to find out. Okay. Are you still under Nexus?
Well, if you listen to the audio, there's the Nexus logo in there. Nexus Music. Even the video has the Nexus logo when it's starting. So yeah, it's under Nexus. Because, well, I know there have been some speculations on social media, but for me, I'm a person who believes in gratitude. I have to pay back, even though things may not seem to be in the right channel. You go, or rather, going in the channel that they're supposed to go. But I believe I'm a person. Loyalty is one of my my specialty. And just showing gratitude to a person to say, okay, this is what you've done to my career, or rather what you've done to my life. And you didn't owe me, but you've done it. So let me
so many artists have left Nexus.
Well, Well, the thing is, here's the thing, PMC. There were artists before Nexus. You get the sense? And there will be artists after Nexus. And we will be artists after Nexus, if I may put it like that. We were artists before Nexus, and we will be artists before Nexus. So if, for example, things are not okay at Nexus, why leave when you can just continue being you, being the artist you were before Nexus? You get the sense? And when things you see, okay, things are okay now at Nexus, you resume working with Nexus. It's that simple. But remain loyal and, you know, show gratitude. That's all.
It was great having a conversation with you. Maybe mngatuze ukambeka bwanzi kakomba.
So wala niko kasipika. Ngabona hapo muntu interview sipping ayene nikongongamwa.
Era muna mwai. Because funika junta pano black label. So that we see.
I was thinking black.
Zakapanga show ina ngocheja kuti chako nayo cha.
I was thinking black. Ko black
But we wish you all the best, man.
Thanks, man.
To more songs.
Well, in fact, you know what? Let me say this on live TV. I've been telling you behind closed doors, but I think you're one of Zambia's, if I may put it in this way, Z Kada music.
Kada.
Where Kada and Kada Okwana. And truthfully speaking, I don't remember ever sending you a song. But I don't even remember when you fell in love with my music, and I don't remember ever sending you all on Ndalamache, PMZ. But you've been we're alive, man. But you've been there, not only just for me, but for the Zambian industry, and for that I will forever be grateful.
I appreciate, man.
Cheers, bro.
We do it for the love at the end of the day.
You see?
Zambia, so we need to make sure that we support our own. If we don't, no one is going to do that on our behalf.
That's what makes us grow. That's all. Yeah.